Well, hello. Today I want to talk about some handy stuff for ACC. And I'm gonna go into this session and load one of my setups. It seems to be 19 degrees Celsius here. This is my general setup. But I have made tire pressures for different temperatures at clear sky though.
The track temp is 26, the air temp is 90 Celsius.
I just make a funny brake configuration that I never use. So I know I haven't tested it yet. But, you know, when it's night you might want to take the pressure for 2 or 3 degrees lower, because your tires are going to cool much more quickly. So that's handy. So you don't need 10 million different save slots for one setting at different temperatures. I do make backups though, because sometimes you accidentally save over the save preset or the aggressive preset or something. That's bad. Okay, what else? I have wet settings. I know I tested light rain and I tested medium rain. Yeah, I tested medium rain. Why are these not on? These should be on 2 for the rain. Save it. Save there. So I made my backup. Yeah, well, fuel, I just do the math in my head. Or on a calculator when I'm tired. So I'm sure. Yeah, so when it rains, the air temperature doesn't really matter. It's neglectable. So it's just a matter of how much water is on the track. So, okay, that's that. Let's go to Brands Hatch. Show some funny stuff. Yeah, just leave the same weather in.
The track temp is 26, the air temp is 90 Celsius.
We'll talk about that in a while. Okay, load a setting. 19 degrees, do I have it? No. I don't care. It's not about that now. So, okay. I'm gonna put in, I don't know. Is 1 enough? Oh, I can't even put 1 in. I'm gonna put in 2 liters of fuel. Why? You'll see. Yeah. That should be it. Start ignition.
The text is clear.
No, I'm never gonna make a lap. I need
to get some heat into these brakes. Cold tires all around.
A little video. What do we have here? This is Surtees. Oh, but I got the crackler. I've got no fuel. Please. Add fuel, 36 liters.
Okay.
Love my crew chief.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
There it goes. Takes a little while, but I said 30. Oh, he understood 46. But what I'm doing now, I'm using my television sound, so the mic picks it up. Oh, screwed that up. But yeah, it works. So I just went across the McLaren shortcut from Surtees to Clearways, which is part of the Indy track here. The shorter track. You can do that in qualifying, for sure. You can do it if you screw up your first sector. Maybe there's just like 40 seconds left in the session. You really want to do another lap. Hey, take the shortcut.
Brake temperatures look good.
How much time does it take? You get there. About 50 seconds. So it works better when you have the sound through your headphone. So you know, if there's a lot of noise in the room, doesn't work properly, have the window open, if the wind was blowing a bit hard, it will be interfering, of course, with the communication. But why does this work? Why does
Look out
this
for the
work?
pit speed limit.
Okay. Put this on desktop. Have to quit the game. It will work better. So, crew chief. If you want to assign this control to crew chief, you can just add actions here. And you click the button you want to use. I use this one, which is the brake bias dial. You can also press it and then you hold the beep. Well, I put it on press and release button, so it works in the way I want it to work. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this all over again. You can just figure it out, but you do have to stop crew chief before it works.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
And you start it and it's okay. If you want to be sure, restart it after you've done it.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
So that's pretty nifty, huh? Well, when you use crew chief, turn off your normal engineer and spotter in the game. They are really not so good. And these are much better. I use Jim as the engineer, the crew chief, and I have a female spotter, Claire. So you can really distinguish between your crew chief and your spotter. That's really important. You don't want to get their messages mixed up. The spotter is really good. When she says it's clear, it's clear. And when she says hold your lane, hold your lane. If you're hit, then I'm sure you can just file a report because it's not your fault. So really handy stuff. What do we have more? Of course, we have the ACC results. Race, I can click it. These are my lap times. Finished 5th. Yeah. I have a track history. Should be able to get in the 33s if I'm a push for lap times. I already know that, but yeah, it's handy to have the optimal lap time here. So these are your best sectors combined. This is not a sector. Yeah, here's a sector. And that's yeah, almost 3.5 tenths faster than my fastest lap. So you know what you're capable of. You calculate fuel. You can also, you can do it here, you can do it there. You can watch all the corner names, which is very handy for reporting in LFM. And it's just nice to know them. When you talk with your friends about how to take a corner, it's nice when you know the name, of course. It's a lot easier than the number to remember. It keeps a score of LFM. You can refresh it, but it automatically refreshes. Oh no, it didn't. Look, I refreshed it. Yeah, nice. So that works pretty well. Well, more stuff in your sim hub, of course. I have some shakers. This one. If I just click one, I can test it. Pretty funny. Dash Studio, all kinds of overlays. I have the corner name overlay. Well, I can turn it on. I'll show you how it works. I can just load it. Then I have to go into the game. I'll restart it. Hey, Black. Not the nails, Black. Okay. It's not gonna work. Why?
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Track temp is 26. The air temp is 90 Celsius. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Your brakes are cold, take it easy. And there it is. Does it know McLaren? No, it stays on 30. Clark curve, that's the next one. Driving straight. Get some ring, right? That's it. Watch your speed.
So, pretty nice. Now let's talk about something else. Say you have an LFM race. Okay, there's a 30% variability, but that's not really important. The important thing is, if you have an LFM race, let me set it up for you. Like this one. Yeah, it's gonna be 16 degrees, 22% cloud coverage. There's a chance of rain, but you're just gonna have to make rain settings anyway. And 12 o'clock. Well, by the way, for rain settings, medium and light rain, you can mostly drive with your normal car setup. You don't have to lift it. Wheels will be almost 10 millimeters higher, so the car will be raised half of that, because only the bottom of the wheel raises the car, of course. So you don't really need to do that. If it's a full wet race, I would make a complete wet setting for that, but which is probably just raising the car a bit. Usually I just add some traction control, ABS, maybe put your engine mapping on too. That can be also very helpful. I don't do that much, but maybe I should practice that a little bit more. So okay, we have the 16 degrees, 22%, and 12 o'clock. That's what we're focusing on, because these lobbies never end up as you expect. But I know why. I'll put it back to the game to be sure you can see it. Oh, that was Misano, so I'll just take Misano instead. Yeah, so 16%, 22% cloud coverage. I already did it. I wanted to drive that race, but I'm too tired, so that's why I'm making this video now. And I put it on 12 o'clock. Alright, so this is the result. Wait a while. When you're online, now it's there immediately. It's 19 degrees. You take your 19 degree setup from here. You test it out, and it's not the same. Why? Well,
the track temp is 26. The air temp is 19 Celsius.
Thank you. You see, what crew chief says deviates from this, because the crew chief rounds up and the game rounds down. Also, my Moza screen rounds up, so I have constant visual of a higher temperature or the same temperature. So when the temperature goes up, I can see it a few minutes earlier. Let's say we go out of this. So you know when it's 24.5 degrees, also when it goes down. This one is always the same or higher as the game. The same counts for crew chief. Crew chief can glitch a bit though. If you get out of a race quickly and get back into a new race, it's still reporting about the last race. That shit can happen. It'll be pretty obvious, so it's not a big problem. How do I test my... Well, like this. This is how I test my tire pressures. Put it on clear. Go to custom. No clouds. I want a 19 degree setting. Go back. Start the session, and it will be 19 degrees. But the temperature will rise because it's 9 o'clock in the morning. So in half an hour it will be 20.
The The track temp is 26. The air temp is 19 Celsius.
So crew chief will tell you it's 20 and it will be still 19 in the game. So then I assume, and you can really see the tire pressures getting up then. So that it's 19 and a half then. And it's not 20 until they are both 20. Both the game and this screen or crew chief, because they give the same temperatures. So that must be clear. So what I do, load it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it now. The cat is resting. Yeah, I do have a 19 degree setting here, so that's okay. But I should have done an 18 or lower. I start from 9. These are all, it should be like this, but okay. Maybe you should just put it on 1 on 4 so you really know it's, but I'm not using 2 and 1 in combination, so that's okay. So here's my wet settings. Light rain, medium rain, heavy rain, completely undrivable, but a storm, that's just seafaring. You're a boat. Okay, I use 8 for any for the pressures that match with any temperature above 30 degrees. You can go to 40. I know. When do you drive a race above 30 degrees? Like 5% of the time. So yeah, maybe the last race I did was on, I didn't do any on this track, but was on 35 degrees, the next one is 37. Well, it just have changed a little bit, but I always have the first 3 pit stops empty. Well, this is based on an old setting. Now let's fix that. So this one, the first one is basically always the setting I'm going to use for the race. So I tested it. Okay, this is clear sky, but maybe it was clouded or at night. I don't know. The setting deviates, and you don't want to save it over your clear sky, 9 to 30 degrees settings, of course. So I keep the first 3 pit stops open slots for specific race circumstances. Yeah. Okay. Then we have 4 wet settings. Then we have the above 30 setting, and then we go just from 9 all the way through 30. All settings. I got some settings here already. I could just interpolate this one, right? See, I take this one. 0, 9, 10, okay, 10, 19 to 11, up from 24, then 19 to 11, quick math, huh? Yeah, okay, I'll put it on, what was it, 25, yeah, now I'm going to compare. Well, I already see a problem. Oh, it's no problem. Yeah, there's a problem. These are now the same, and there is not much difference with the 26 one. 25. But yeah, that won't be a big problem. So just save it, it's fine. So that should be some handy things when you play ACC. I hope you put them to good use, and I'll think of some other stuff and I'll post it online as well. Happy racing. Bye.